Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Wednesday night weekly AMA session. Week one didn't have too many developments, so there wasn't that big of a need for an AMA. Moving forward, there's definitely a major need, a pressing need, if you will, for AMA sessions. We want you guys to pull up, come and vent. By the way, that was the sound of a beer. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls want to do. Dilly dilly. But we want you guys to pull up, vent about your leagues, express yourself, anything that you want to get off your chest. This is honestly the time in the week to do so. Anything in the week coming up that you want to review, that you feel like you need to review, this is the time to do so. This is the time that we can go ahead, we can help you, we can get it done. Make sure that you guys share the stream. Share the stream to, you may not want to share it to your league mates, but put it in, Facebook groups, put it on Twitter, all that good stuff. Hell, share it with your league mates. I mean, it's not like they're going to beat you anyways, right? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You already know the vibe, and let's get to it. Mike, how's your week going, bro?
My week is going good. Not to rub it in or anything, but I had 3 matchups. So we all know that me and Pat were very close in our matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So I did beat Pat. The reason I bring that up is not to rub it into Pat, but I had 4 of my leagues under a point.
4 under a point? Damn.
And I had 1 that was at 0.4. I lost my point. Huh?
Are you just choosing to live a game of inches? Is this what we're doing? Is
No.
this what we do?
It's because literally I went up against Tua in a bunch of leagues. I went up against Tua and Hill stacks, Tua and Waddle stacks, Tua and Diggs, Cup and Stafford stacks, and the one league, I lost by 0.4. Well, I thought I lost by 0.4. Stat correction, lost by 0.18.
Damn. So you're just a walking game of inches at this point.
Well, in this week, I'm going in one of my leagues that's a little untraditional league. The logo is behind you. I'm going against some asshole that I know, and someone's O has got to go, and I hope it's yours.
Yeah, it's a battle of 2-0. It's a battle of 2-0. Someone's O has to go. Here's all that I have to say to you.
Get shit on! Get shit on! Get shit on! Your ass! Your ass! Shut the fuck up! 1v1 me, you pussy! Pussy! Fucking 1v1 me! You bitch!
1v1 me, Mike! We're 1v1ing. We're 1v1ing in the most elite, prestigious fucking fantasy football tournament that there is. Let's get into some questions. Really quick. Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
Jamie, yes, you can ask anything.
I'm afraid of what he's gonna ask.
It's an AMA. Robbie, so this guy in the league is desperate to trade right now. Can I send you mine and his team so you can help me try and get something good? Type it in the chat. Type it out. Lay it out for us.
All right. So Jamie says, Dilly. And yes, you can ask any question you want, you fool.
As long as you share the stream. I'm kidding. You also share the stream anyways. You're supporting the show. You're supporting the show by watching. Anyways.
So let me ask you this while we're BSing. So since we're waiting for questions, do you think Justin Herbert plays this week? He's still day-to-day.
They play Sunday?
They play Sunday against Jacksonville at home.
Tomorrow night is Cleveland and Pittsburgh, and you're not playing either of those quarterbacks more than likely.
No, you're playing only the running. You're playing the running backs and wideouts.
Right,
That's
right.
it. And Pat Fry.
So you can wait until Saturday to make a decision on your QB. I have no problems with you, like, streaming Flacco for like a week because, Zach Wilson should be back soon. But I have no problems with you streaming like Flacco for a week or something or the other.
I would agree
No problems
with
with you, throwing Kirk Cousins out there because I don't think he's not going to be in prime time now. So you're good. I don't mind
let's
you
not
throwing
even go
out.
about that.
Yeah, I don't mind you throwing out, Wentz or, there's this weird theory that Matt Ryan is going to wake up this week against the Chiefs, and I don't know about that. That's a super, super interesting theory.
All right, you ready for the first question?
Sure.
So I'm
facing my girl in Dynasty League this week. If she doesn't give me the W, should I not give her the D? Look, it's not like you're not going to anyways.
What, get the W or get the D?
It's not like you're not going to give her the D. So
hey,
you might as well say, hey, baby, congratulations for this.
Isn't giving her the D getting the W anyway? So even if you lose in football, you're still winning.
Yeah, you're still winning. You're still winning. You're still winning.
God, we're assholes.
and that's what it's about. No, for real. I mean, that's what the fuck it's about. You gotta be winning on the field and off the field. Zach Wilson status. But no, there's this weird theory that Matt Ryan is going to wake up against the Chiefs. I mean, if you're in a position that you absolutely have to start him, start him. If you can avoid it, I would probably avoid it. I feel like the Chiefs are going to demolish Indy. I don't think there's a chance in hell, not even in fantasy, that Matt Ryan is sufficient enough against KC this week. I just don't see it.
I refrain.
I just don't see it. I don't see that. Like the level of competition that Ryan is facing in the AFC versus NFC. I mean, the years he was playing in the NFC, he faced some very stout competition. But I mean, fuck, still, I just, I'm all in on benching Matt Ryan this week. I don't know when Matt Ryan's going to wake up. If he does it this week and he does it against the Chiefs, I'll shut up. But as of now, I have Matt Ryan shares and won't play him.
So do I.
I am completely more confident starting Carson Wentz, who's gonna throw picks, but at least battle his way back after those picks to fucking get me a win in fantasy that week. Or either Wentz will just give me a clean fucking week and I'm good.
I was starting him, but now I don't have to. Unfortunately, the news is unfortunate, but I have Jimmy G on my roster, so I'll be starting Jimmy G over Matt Ryan. And then
there's nothing wrong with that. No. The 49ers are better off right now, and I know that sucks, and I know that sucks to say in the face of injury, but Lance was going to get fucking benched eventually anyways by late week 4. Yeah. And I've been saying that, so I mean, they're better off. It happens early enough to where the band can get back together and go get some wins.
Yeah, so this is Matt Ryan's schedule after the Chiefs. He plays Tennessee. Then he plays the Broncos on Thursday night. Then he plays Jacksonville. Then he plays Tennessee again. Then he plays the Colts. That's up.
You mean not the Colts? He is the Colts.
Washington.
Washington, yeah.
He played. That's up. That's a schedule up to Halloween.
He can do some in terms of fantasy. He can do some shit in those games. I don't think he's going to win those games. Maybe he wins a few, but I mean, maybe he wins those Tennessee games. But I don't know. Brady or Goff this week. We all know Rodgers can't win in Florida. Goff has that juicy matchup. Dude, I have no problems running Goff into a starting lineup
because they're playing. Who are they playing? They're playing.
The old guard's not doing what. The old guard is looking like the old guard should at their age.
Detroit is playing Minnesota.
You're fine. You're completely, totally fine running Goff out there. What did you say about Detroit?
They're playing Minnesota.
Yeah, like division matchup. Aiden Hutchinson's gonna get off. Like that's gonna create significant amounts of opportunity for Jared Goff to go out there and do his thing. Goff was doing so well because he was given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. You know, so even if he went out there on a drive or two and fucked up or a drive didn't go his way, he was going to get the ball back. That defense is new and improved. Like, I wouldn't be afraid to start the Lions defense in DFS.
Hold on. Keep talking. I'm digging.
You're checking the price tag?
Yep.
Yeah, no, definitely that's a price tag worthy of checking.
I'm checking the price tag. If my, what do you call it, wants to open up like a ding-a-ling.
Taco's going to be on the show Friday night.
Who? Talk? Oh, God.
Taco,
I gotta hear about the freaking Giants going 2-0.
Giants and Cowboys. He wants to talk Giants and Cowboys and Giants going 2-0.
God.
The Giants being 2-0 are the biggest fucking frauds.
So, do I have permission right now to remove him from the stream when I see fit like I always do?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
What's the highest thing that I've ever done? Yo, the first time that I ever got high, like this is like Lil Wayne DJ drama era. Fucking my cousin flies in from Cali, brings some weed from Cali. We smoked some of the shit that we had back. I was living in Virginia. Smoked some of the shit that we had in Virginia. Smoked some of the weed that he brought from Cali. Listen, like when I'm talking like DJ drama, Gangsta Grills, Lil Wayne era, and like we listened to like a shit ton of Gangsta Grills mixtapes and cooked like fucking 3 pounds of bacon, and I ate like 2 bags of Funyuns to myself. And to this day, that is the reason why. That is the reason why I always keep a full bag of Funyuns.
So, Robbie, the Lions are minimum salary 22.
Minimum salary 22. I fucking love that. I love that. I'll take the Lions in DFS all day this week.
So this is what I don't understand about that.
What's good, Wes? Worldwide Wes. Everywhere you go, we leaving a worldwide mess. Please don't start the Lions defense on DFS. Vikings always beat Detroit the first meeting. They can beat Detroit, but I don't think they're going to beat them by a shit ton.
So here's what I don't get about Detroit being minimum salary. There's 2 other teams that are minimum salary besides Detroit on defense. The Colts going against the Chiefs offense.
Okay.
And Miami going against Buffalo's offense.
Yeah, because of the matchups.
Yeah, I get those 2, but what I'm saying is Detroit shouldn't be as – I don't think Detroit's defense –
They have to be statured somewhere, and I mean that is a divisional matchup. Like Mo just said. I mean, you know, the Vikings typically do get off that first meeting.
Yeah. I'm not saying they should be super
Detroit.
expensive, but I'm just saying I'm surprised they're that cheap.
Okay. Maybe that was recency bias, me speaking about starting Detroit in DFS this week, which I'm still going to fucking do.
I'm still going
to put them in a lineup in DFS, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say to most comment. Maybe it's recency bias. It's me speaking because of Darius Slade fucking getting pick after pick after pick against Kirk Cousins. Now, granted, that was primetime Kirk, and Sunday Kirk ain't the same as primetime Kirk. You know, so I'm very, very aware that I'm not going to get that same effect. But at the same time, it is something for me to consider. And in case it does happen, I don't want to be the asshole that doesn't have Detroit defense in their fucking DFS lineup. You know what I mean? Should I trade Devontae Adams if I have Pittman, Higgins, and Sutton and Dillon as my RB2? So you want to? Why not move Pittman? The Raiders are not going to fucking be the 0-2 Raiders forever. Like, they're playing Tennessee this week. They're going to start getting their groove back, like Stella. Okay? Like, come on. We're not – that team won us a lot of money last year. I know that they lost us money the first 2 weeks. But come on. Like, don't – let's not Let's not play that team. There's something new there. They're trying to get together, and that's fine. But like, if you're gonna sell Devontae Adams, bro, you better be selling high as fuck, boy. And like, you better be getting a guarantee. Like, you better be getting Nick Chubb in return. Like, if you're gonna sell Devontae Adams,
Don't sell him low.
yeah, don't you fucking dare sell Devontae low. Did you know Slay and Pitts had the same amount of receptions and yards last week? Speaking of trades, speaking of motherfucking trades.
Buy low.
So, yeah, you need to be going out there and trying to fucking get some Kyle Pitts. Like, you need to try and buy as low as you can on Kyle Pitts. One, we told you all this shit about Kyle Pitts. The only person that's ever came on this show and been hyping up Kyle Pitts is Bo McBig Time, and I love Bo. But sometimes you can just be too high on a player, and sometimes you just gotta admit, hey, maybe this ain't their year, or A, that's never gonna happen, or B, this is the time they're falling off the cliff. I'm maybe having to admit that this season about Derrick Henry. Maybe it's just done. What's up?
I asked for the floor for 30 seconds.
What's
Jamie knows where I'm going with this, and this is about Kyle Pitts. And I have never proclaimed to be a Kyle Pitts guy. You know that. But here's my problem. My problem is not Kyle Pitts. My problem is Arthur Smith is a dumpster fire of an offensive guy. I don't think – yes, Mariota needs to get Kyle Pitts the ball. But we knew going into this that Arthur Smith is not – I don't think that Arthur Smith is putting him in the right positions to be successful.
We already knew that. We already knew that wasn't going to happen. We knew that this team as a whole, from coaching to the offense to the offseason moves, they had Rotimi do their motherfucking team promo video. The motherfucker from goddamn Power, okay? Dude played on Power and makes B-list goddamn R&B songs that your chick listens to with her thotty-ass friends and their thonda-ass civic. They didn't get Future or T.I. Like, bro, fucking that franchise is poverty. The Atlanta Falcons aren't even Atlanta anymore.
No, they're not.
The Atlanta Falcons haven't been the Atlanta Falcons since Julio. And even that was going on. Get you some Kyle Pitts.
Okay.
And you're probably going to honestly be benching Kyle Pitts more times than not. Pittman just has such a grip on that wide receiver one.
Go to his next one. I honestly don't think that's a good idea. I don't think Eckler is even enough for Adams.
No,
Eckler. They're reducing Eckler's playing time to get him ready for the playoffs. I believe if you see there, he's still scoring, but his opportunities aren't as often. His snap share has gone down.
You'll trade Adams and be pissed off that you traded Adams later on because he's gonna pop off. That team is gonna click. He's too good to not go and get his. And that's what I'm also saying about people that are fretting about Derrick Henry. I'm like, he's too good to not get his. Even in that Buffalo game, he still got his. It wasn't a whole lot. But you're playing fucking Buffalo, bro.
Yep.
And you don't have an offense.
Yeah, Jamie says Pitts had a bad game script, but it'll get better. Now we're getting into – this is where I want to get into these next two. Question, how do you all feel about the Jets' pass offense versus Cincinnati's defense?
I think that we could see very similar to what happened last week.
Yes, exactly.
I think that we see very, 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 very similar to what happened last week. But that's also going back to what I was saying earlier. Like, at this point, Garoppolo's already off your waivers. You're not getting fucking Garoppolo, right? Mm-hmm. But what you are going to be able to do is you'll be able to swing a Flacco. So going back to that situation that we talked about earlier with Herbert, I don't mind you streaming Flacco in place of Herbs.
Mm-hmm. If Herbert's up.
I don't mind you doing that. That this is obviously me speaking from like a deeper league, super flex standpoint. Like if you're in single QB, you're gonna have other QBs available to you that you'll be able to stream. There are better all around QBs.
Golf,
Yeah,
Wentz.
the golf wins, et cetera, right? Those guys in single QB, they just get left fucking sitting there. But I have no problems. Like if Herbert's for real out and I need to, bust a move, then it is what it is, and I got to do what I got to do.
All right, next question. I'm going to let you answer first because you know where I stand.
But you're not starting Flacco just willy-nilly.
No.
Should I trade CEH? I got JT, Barkley, and James Robinson. Right now, you shouldn't. Like, I mean, okay. I shouldn't say the word shouldn't. You could trade him at a decent value. What is he, running back 5 right now?
5 or 6.
Like 5 or 6?
Let me go back to it.
Yeah, it's on my Facebook page.
I have it actually up, Robbie.
I shared it from Jamie. Yeah.
He's at RB5.
Jamie, at RB5.
So out of his team, he has RB7, RB2, RB5, and RB6.
Me personally, with that much firepower at this given point in the season, I wouldn't. But if you're going to trade, you got to trade while the hot hand, and you're pitching to whoever you're offering. I'm giving you a top 5 back. I need a top 10 receiver in return. At the least, a top 10 receiver in return. Or I need, I need, a solid tight end, or something or the other. But right now, I mean, you're giving a guy that you can willingly flex at any motherfucking point. Of course, that's dependent on the rest of the way that your roster is constructed. I mean, if you have a receiver that's better than him or tight end or whatever the case. But me personally, I'm not making that move. What else we got? True. I just feel right. I just don't feel right benching one of Adams, Pittman, Sutton, and Higgins. But you're gonna deal with that when you have a roster with that much firepower. That's what I'm saying. Because of Matt Ryan's low productivity, you can still sell Pittman at name value in the market and get a good return. I mean, Devontae Adams, yeah, you're going to sell him on name value. You're going to get a good return, but you're going to be pissed off when you get rid of Adams. I'm telling you straight up. I'm just straight up. You're going to be more. You're going to be pissed. That offense is going to get the clicking. What's Dan got?
Yeah. So Dan says, redraft Jefferson and Lockett for Aaron Jones and Garrett Wilson. Who wins?
Jefferson and Lockett.
For Aaron Jones and Garrett Wilson.
I mean, that Jefferson Lockett side is definitely winning.
It's Jefferson. Dan, you are the Jefferson. Dan, I think you have Jefferson on 75% of your teams.
Tyler Lockett hasn't dropped a single target in the end zone till this day. To me, I mean, yeah, it's Justin Jefferson. He's J Jeff. Yeah, that side to me is like it's gonna win. I mean, Aaron Jones is pretty much that fucking offense in Green Bay, and Garrett Wilson. I mean, he popped off 1 week. We need to see the full picture.
So Jamie has a great question. If 2 vegans are fighting, is it still considered beef?
Yeah, and they have to know that it's beef, and they're gonna have to accept that it is beef. It's like, yo, you may not eat meat, but you got beef. And it is what it is. And I hope they fucking tear each other apart in that fight.
Aiden says, who would you trade Pittman for? Who are some targets? Do you need
there's a lot of different ways I could justify moving Pittman.
I'll be right. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you need a running back, I mean, you can go certain ways.
Your return on investment for a guy like Michael Pittman, like you're gonna get great offers. Or if anything, fuck it, it's either Pittman or Sutton that I would move, if anything. And even moving either of those guys, you're going to be getting great value offers. Like you're going to be getting really good offers. So like if you need a running back, you can tackle any one of those guys in the top 10 right now with either one of those two guys right now. Or you can tackle a valued RB2. I know a lot of people are talking about Breece Hall, and going and get Breece Hall. I'm not hopping on that train yet. I think it's a little early. I think it's a little premature. Zach Wilson's going to come back, and we don't know how that offense is going to shake out. I think it's premature to be jumping on any Jets right now. That's why I'm saying, like, right now, while the Jets are hot, like, sell high. Like, if you have Jets, like, sell high. But, yeah, I mean, whatever's being floated out there. Do you follow Discord, Dan? If not, you should. I'll have to check them out. So my team is Tua, Swift, JWJ, Judy, Nico, Andrews, Perryman, Mostert, York. Defense is Denver's defense. Bench is D-Hop, Moss, Elijah Mitchell, Richie James, Dolan, and Tony. And this is to his question from up above, right?
Yeah, this is him saying he said he was going to put his team about getting a trade or something. He said he was going to set
that's a 22-man league fucking roster.
Yeah.
Bro, with a team like that, I probably wouldn't, like, depending on what he better be giving you some good shit. Because, like, in roster, like, in leagues like that, it's pretty much just a battle of attrition. It's just about your roster being healthier than everyone else's and lasting the longest.
Oh, Dan Turner says he would be getting Jefferson.
He would be getting Jefferson?
In that
trade. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eat that up.
I'm surprised you haven't already done it, Dan.
Eat that up. I would still take that trade at instant. Just Ashton Doolan season. His team, he's 0-2. He wants to trade some offers to send him QB Kurt, running back. Let's see. Henry, McKinnon. He's got Waddle, Gabe Davis, Irv Smith, Duvernay, Noah Brown, Robbie Gold, San Fran defense, Mariota, Kelly, Aguilar, Shepard, Juwan Johnson. I don't think that I wouldn't trade with this dude. I would let him have to sit there and be 0-2.
I mean, the only two guys that I would want on that team right now are Gabe Davis and Waddle. But you're going to have to give up too much to get him.
I mean, the dude is 0-2. Like in a 22-man league, his season's pretty much done.
Yeah.
His season was done as soon as it started.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would with that roster that he has, I wouldn't trade with that dude. Like, I mean, I would trade with him at low cost. I'd be like, yo, like, I'm doing well right now. I don't really need to blow up my team. Like, I'll try to help you get a win. But in order for me to get a win, you're giving me Gabe Davis or you're giving me Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll give you
let me go up.
Let's see. Like, I'll give you Judy and Nico for one of them.
I'd even say I'll give you freaking Judy and Perryman or something like that.
Yeah, I'll give you Judy and Perryman, or I'll give you Nico and Perryman.
With those injuries because he can spin it with those injuries in Tampa, he can spin it that Perryman could get to play.
Yeah, exactly.
And Kane has D-Hop coming back after 6 games. So if he can hold still now, get an extra piece like Gabe, and then when D-Hop gets back, you're set, dude.
I'd go for Jalen.
Yeah, I would go Jalen first.
Yeah, I'd go Jalen first. I'd be like, you're giving me Jalen Waddle. You can keep Gabe Davis. I'm taking Jalen Waddle.
I'm definitely taking
I'll let you keep some firepower. I'm taking some of your firepower.
You know how much I've been on the Jalen Waddle train.
Yep, without upgrading you too much. And I'll pick up some dumpster fire fucking receiver off of the 22 waivers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, whoever put the fucking alphabet in alphabetical order, that dude's an asshole. 10 team, I got Lamar Jackson, JT, Barkley, Pittman, Judy, Pitt, CH, James Robinson, Drake London, Gabe Davis, Corey Davis, Russell Gage, Alexander Madison, Hayden Hurst. We need to fucking get Kyle Pitts off your roster. We need to trade away Pitts.
Yeah, don't worry about trading CH.
Yeah, no.
Because you already have London too. I don't like having the tight end wide receiver personally.
Yeah, you need to trade away Pitts, and Pitts will give you some good return. You'll get some decent offers.
Trade Pitts for a wide receiver on that team. You got the running backs. Go for another wideout or another tight end.
Yeah, try after Jalen Waddle, Extreme Kane. You go after Waddle, that'll be solid. Waddle. Buy low on Lenny for Pittman.
I don't know if that's buying low though. Like
that's like almost kind of like I say that it's kind of equitable.
I think that's even. I don't think you're really. Yeah. I think that's equitable. I think you might be giving a tad bit the way Lenny is. I think you might be.
Yeah, I think you're giving a little bit more.
You're giving a little more. I mean, you might be able to get Lenny in a little piece, or if you're willing to. I mean, not every trade is going to be right down the line, but you know. No,
yeah, Lenny did not play well last week.
But neither did that team. Oh my God, Jamie!
If you smoke weed on a boat, are you smoking seaweed?
But if you're on a boat in a lake, what is it? Because there's no seaweed in a lake. So Jamie, you technically didn't,
No, you're just smoking weed while at sea. You would just be smoking weed on a boat while at sea. It wouldn't be seaweed. I get what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. Jamie trying to be tricky.
It's water wet.
Oh my God. If I knock down a tree in the wilderness and no one's there, did it really make a sound?
Yes. Still made a fucking sound.
I know. You hear that shit all the time.
I mean, no one else could hear it.
Yeah, no one else heard it.
Dude, my team has to play fucking Philly this week. That's going to be exciting.
Oh, Lord.
That's going to be exciting.
I know how much you love Philly.
I fucking hate Philly.
You need to make a friendly wager with Dan on air. Dan is an Eagles fan.
I don't have to say shit to Dan. I don't have to talk to Dan this week. I'm talking to Dan. We're cool. I love Dan. He's one of my best friends. But I ain't got to say no. We're rivals this week.
All right, we got action. He said no to that trade, but he said maybe we can do Dolan, Mostert, and Judy for Henry. I'm leaving that one to you.
No. That's a gimme your stuff trade. And Henry's not doing well right now. So no. Keep it going. Keep it going.
We got I do not know how to say that, so I'm not going to try. Something bangers.
Jared Bangers.
Yo, do we like any Browns other than Chubb as a play Thursday night against Pittsburgh?
Only in DFS.
I think you have to include Amari Cooper.
I don't have to. I mean,
I'm just saying if we're going to include anyone,
Amari Cooper should be your flex, if anything, anyway.
Yes. No, I agree. But you don't want to put people in your flex on Thursday night.
Thursday night, exactly.
Okay. Aiden. I just saw one team and I said, okay, whatever. Thoughts on KC spread, Philly spread, and Brown spread? Let me go to the spreads. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and go to them really quick.
Hold on, I got it. Because I looked at them this morning, but I don't know what they are currently. Browns is 4. Browns are favored by 4. Chiefs are favored by 5.5. And Philly is favored by 6.5.
Chiefs, Philly. Casey's going to be bigger than that, but yeah.
Pittsburgh is going to cover, but they're going to lose the game.
You think Pittsburgh covers?
It's going to be a close. The over-under is only at 38.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Okay, this is my prediction. And no, I'm not bringing it up again, Jamie, just to piss you off. We all know about that stupid elf in the middle of the field, right?
Fuck that elf. Fuck the tubular elf.
No,
fuck that elf.
But just like in The Hobbit, the elf has got to guard something, correct? No one is going to get past the 50-yard line in the first quarter. That's my bold prediction. No one's getting past the 50-yard line in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jamie said take the under. We're betting it. We're betting it.
All right, so we got Zeke Destroyer. What's up? Pick one. Zeke, Curtis Samuel, or Kirk.
It definitely ain't Zeke right now.
So here's the question. Curtis Samuel against the Eagles secondary or Christian Kirk?
It's not the Eagles secondary, though, motherfucker. It is Darius Slay. Let's not act like that they were.
No. I'm just saying, him against the Eagles second, because Slay's not going to be guarding Curtis Samuel. So is it Curtis Samuel against Philly, or is it Kirk against the Chargers? Who do you trust more?
Both are very great defenses.
Mm-hmm.
But Washington has a way of spreading the ball around to where everyone is kind of profitable for you in fantasy. And I'd rather, Zero Destroyer here walk away with positive ROI.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree.
But Christian Kirk can also give him that.
Yeah.
But the Chargers ain't fucking around right now.
So that's not why I gave you that look. Jamie said I took the first drive as a punt on props. This is why I gave you that look.
I like that.
So, Robbie, he sent me this. No way I'm going to do it. Henry and Duvernay for Swift and Mostert.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's all we have to say.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. I was about to say something, and I was like, yeah, I can't say that.
Christian Kirk, or Aiden says Christian Kirk is that guy.
Aiden,
but Aiden, you're a homer too.
But I'm also a Christian Kirk fan.
I know you are.
Christian Kirk got us a lot of money last year. So it's like, buy him damn self. So it's like, it's kind of one of those things, like, what you're gonna get out of both. I think the safe bet is probably Curtis Samuel, just because you're not gonna be able to guard all of Washington's weapons. Like, they should have not been able to do that to fucking Minnesota. They should have, but it was Philly's home opener, and
it was primetime
Kirk Cousins, and we already know how the fuck that goes.
Did you see the meme with him with his helmet on backwards?
Dude, you see the one where fuck it, Darius Slay's down there somewhere.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Dude, it's that I'm still very sour over that game. Just because it's like, you could have honestly beat that team. Like, it's not that Philly was just that much, but Jalen Hurts played fucking lights out. But it's not that Philly was just that much. It's that you just kept doing the same shit over and over and over again, expecting the same fucking result, expecting a different result. You threw to Darius Slay 3 fucking times.
Yep.
No. Extreme Kane, no. No. Wait, if he did Derrick Henry and Gabe Davis, but he's not doing that. Don't trade with this man. Stop. No, let him be in misery. He is 0-2 for a reason. It's not your fault that he had a shitty draft. He should have drafted better. He should have did what you did and drafted good players.
He did. He drafted King Henry. And I'm talking to the choir. I'm talking to the conductor of the orchestra right now.
Yeah, but outside of King Henry, Gabe Davis, and
I know.
what was his other receiver? That three pieces can't fucking
Waddle. Waddle, Henry, and Gabe.
The rest of the team was fucking shit. You know, and like I said earlier, I'm maybe having to come to terms in regards to Henry.
I think this is his last.
As a Titan.
I'm just saying I'm saying I think this is his last year of full fantasy relevance of a top first round, you know.
Mike.
All right. And I'm putting it up right now. You want to read it?
Go for it.
Roll the dice on Mooney having a bounce back against the Texans, or go with Ayuk. It's 0.5. It's half point PPR, and I'm already going to have Russ, Sutton, and Kittle playing in the Niner game, in the night game. So if he plays Ayuk, he'll have Russ, Sutton, Kittle, and Ayuk in the night game.
I don't feel like there's a reason to roll the dice on Mooney. I don't think that Mooney's made a case through 2 weeks to be startable in anyone's lineup.
So here's my issue. I 1,010% agree with you on Mooney, but I don't know with the way Jimmy G and the Niners play, I would feel comfortable having Kittle and Ayuk in the lineup. But if you don't have a choice, you have to do it.
It's either okay. It's either he does that and Ayuk and Kittle have enough target market share to where they can both eat and still give Mike a positive ROI, which I feel like is a higher likely outcome than him playing fucking Mooney and Mooney giving him 0.06.
True.
And which is very fucking possible. Like, hell, he writes it in the sentence right there. Bounce back against Texans. I don't think that Chicago bounces. I think the Texans smack them the fuck around.
The Texans are better than we think. It wasn't just the fact that Indy looked bad and Denver. I think Texans are a little better than we think, and we both like General Mills. And that defense has two, in my opinion, stud rookies in that defensive secondary in Stingley and Petrie.
Mooney's not good. Duh.
Got it.
Duh. Don't know.
Hype. Okay, so we got a few more questions.
Shout out to all of our Washington viewers up there in the Pacific North.
Okay, so I got to say this real quick. Kane says... Oh, sorry.
Right, go back to Kane's comment.
Kane says, I actually traded him Gabe Davis, LMAO. He gave me back Judy and Zach Moss. So earlier he had traded him Gabe Davis. So Gabe Davis originally was on Kane's team.
So then I give him back Judy and Moss, and I'd be like, here.
Look, do the trade back.
Yep, I'd be like, this is why you're 0-2. Here.
And throw him a bone of one of your lower players if you have to.
Yep. Go back up. Where were we? Where were we before the dono? I know we had some.
No, we were at Kane's.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we broke down Mike's question.
CR says, take it from me. The less Niners offense you have, the better they'll do for you. CR, you're just bitter.
Yeah, dude. Nah. Yeah,
he's just being
a
Niner fan.
Trey says, I love you, CR.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trey says, evening, gents. Full PPR. Flex Kareem Hunt, A-Rob, ETN, or Devonta Smith. So I'm going to start off by saying Devonta Smith is out of this question.
Yeah, no.
So it's not even. It's between Kareem Hunt, A-Rob, or ETN, and the Rams are going against the Cardinals. The Jacksonville's going against the Chargers, and Browns are going against Steelers. The only thing that stinks about this question is you have to decide tonight or tomorrow. I am going Kareem Hunt.
You're going Kareem Hunt. I wanted to. Kareem Hunt was where I wanted to go at first too.
I would honestly say, this is crazy for me to say this because I'm an ETN truther. I'm going Kareem Hunt or A-Rob. ETN's out of it for me until I see more with that, what they're doing with him and J-Rob. If you have these other two options. If you don't have options, I would do ETN, but you have the ability.
Yeah, you know what Hunt's going to give you at least. There's some upside there.
He's had more touches. He's had actually more touches inside the 15-yard line than Chubb has so far this year. Justin!
What up, Justin? A-Rob or Dylan?
Dylan, huh?
Mm. Dylan. Packers are playing Tampa? Yeah.
Is Justin about to piss somebody off? Oh, no, he's not. Okay. I saw Cowboys and figured it was a comment. Cowboys defense or Browns? Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys. But
against Daniel Jones. And Cleveland does not have Clowney.
Exactly. It's Daniel Jones. So because of that, like you are taking that into serious account.
Seahawks for life. Justin also says, lost by 0.38 last week. I feel your pain.
Yeah, play better next time, guys.
Justin says, I'm going against Evan Ingram. Justin says, I have he says he lost. No, you're good. I have Lamar, CMC, Sutton, A-Rob, Dylan, Pittman. Okay, he's going to play Dylan or Pittman if he plays. Kelsey, Cowboys D, McPherson. I am playing Russ, Swift, Chubb, Chase, Wilson, Gabe Davis, Ingram, Saints. Oh, geez.
Oh, fuck.
So you have Sutton, he has Russ. So there goes that.
Let's trade away CMC for like a fucking better back. Like CMC's not having a great year right now.
You don't think it's too early to tell?
I mean, yeah, it's too early to tell, but I know that I could fucking bring back something stable.
Because who are his running backs? Barkley and Dylan? I'd be comfortable with that.
Yeah, I would be willing to trade CMC and give me like CMC for Chubb, and let me rock that way.
Would you do? I know you're not a big fan, so I'm going to ask you, and maybe I'm just talking out of my ass.
Because the dude that he's going up against got a fucking good lineup.
Say Chubb's legit. Would you go to a different team and say, I'm just saying, I don't know the way Chubb is playing, he ain't going to give up Chubb. But what I'm saying is, would you say CMC for Mixon and a piece?
Yeah, you can definitely do something like that.
Because I know you're not a huge Mixon fan, but we have to admit that Mixon is Mixon at times.
Yeah, no. I mean, you're gonna be able to get a haul for CMC. Like someone will be like, "Oh my gosh, you're giving up CMC," and they'll overreact because of CMC, and they'll give you like whatever. So yeah, I mean, give me that in a piece. Like, and I'd be willing to rock with that.
BKB says, "Smash that like."
Yeah,
yes,
fucking
smash that like. Mike says, "Thanks for the input. Always helpful during the fantasy season.
Already, bro. We're here to help, man. Cheers, man. Dilly.
And Kane says, "Do you do fantasy basketball?" I have in the past. I didn't last year just because I got so.
I dabble,
yeah, because of this stuff. But we talk and love basketball. Just fantasy basketball is a dabble. I do more probably daily than I do season.
Yeah, I do more daily.
I do daily, not a lot, but I'll throw in a lineup here and there when I'm bored. Opening day will definitely have a lineup in it. That's just how it is.
Oh yeah.
Opening day will always have a lineup in it, even for hockey.
Oh yes, hockey. I'm actually going to do a lot of hockey DFS this year. I got Gordon, Hines, Hendo off the bench.
Okay, in that same league.
Same league, yeah. The bench isn't bad.
Mm-mm.
I'm not hating on the bench. I mean, Hines is Hines, but
he pretty much has two. I mean, he has a split 50, 60, 40 back. He has a nice pass catching back, and he has a number one back.
yeah.
Because, I mean, Henderson is kind of a number one.
I'd be like, yo, I offer you CMC. Give me a top RB and another piece, like another receiver. I would be gunning for like an RB and a receiver, like a top RB and like a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, because he has. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Like, oh shit, Tyler Boyd just fell in my lap. Haha. Like, I just got Joe Mixon and or not, I wouldn't do that, but like, I just got like Austin Eckler and fucking like Tyler Boyd or like some shit. Josh Jacobs and Tyler Boyd. Yo, you see what I retweeted today? Or what the homie Eric tweeted out today?
Eric Romoff?
So Josh Jacobs, hang on.
Yeah, you tell me. I'm not for sure.
Josh Jacobs is 5th in the league in opportunity share at nearly 80%.
Damn. Who tweeted that?
Eric.
Romoff? Or a different Eric? Okay. That's the only Eric I think I know.
Would you trade Breece Hall for ETN?
You be getting who?
ETN.
No.
I wouldn't be getting. I'm asking for someone else.
No. I would not. I would stay pat either way, honestly. I wouldn't do it if I was ETN's owner either.
Yeah.
Because we, like you said earlier, we don't know what's happening with the Jets offense. And on all honesty, we don't really know yet what Peterson is doing with the running back situation. I honestly don't know if he knows what he's doing yet. Oh, Kane says. Well, no, that's not it. He says we should do a Rumboyz league.
We already have.
No, he's talking he's talking basketball.
Oh God, I've done that in the past.
Yeah,
I didn't even pay attention. I never set a lineup.
Justin says ETN and a top receiver for CMC. I would want top wide.
I'd want better than ETN.
No, but he's saying get a top wide receiver instead of flipped.
Yeah,
I would do that.
Wide receiver off the bench: A-Rob, Juju, Sterling. Fuck Sterling Shepard.
Here you go. Jamie wants to know, would you trade London for Hall in a keeper league? Not a dynasty, but a keeper league. That's a tough one.
I feel like Hall is going to give me the better future ROI. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. With the Jets, the Jets haven't given you a top 12 fantasy running back since they had LT in the motherfucking jersey. Oh no, I'm sorry, Curtis Martin.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Forte had a hot streak for a minute.
Yeah.
No, I think that Forte was always an RB2. I think he was like top 24. I don't think as a Jet he was ever RB12.
No, not
or better.
Not as a Jet.
Yeah. Like, the Jets haven't given you like, just like the Bills. The Bills, those up north teams, like, for some reason, like those backs are more reliable, like in snow games. But other than that, like, if it's a clear weather, They're like, yo, fuck this. We're taking advantage and we're passing. A.J. Dillon or Damian Pierce in my flex.
To me, it's A.J. Dillon.
Yeah, to me, it's A.J. Dillon.
Justin wants to know, Robbie, Ravens -2.5.
Who they got this week?
They got, I'm finding out right now, New England on the road.
Huh.
New England on the road.
They're going to beat the dog piss out of New England.
So, yes, he likes the 2.5.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. They're going to beat the dog piss out of New England.
Extreme says can you send the Discord link? The one in the description is not working.
1 second.
Justin says, if Wilson plays, I think they run the ball more. I think he's the Jets. I agree, but I still don't trust that in general. And Kane, I'm not a fan of either team, but I don't like you right now because you're saying you might be going to the Dolphins-Bills game this weekend, and that's pretty tight. I wish I was going to the Dolphins-Bills game.
You're a Bill.
No, I'm not.
I know.
I got some dollar bills, y'all.
What was I looking up?
You were looking up the Discord link for Kane.
That's right. I started fucking looking at my lost bets that just made me so damn disappointed. And it hurt. Fuck the Marlins.
Did you work from home today, or did you have to go to the office? All right. Any other questions? Okay, I got everything so far.
Oh, shit. Wait.
K-State stole my coin. Justin, what are you betting on K-State for? No. I don't even know who they played. Justin says, I have a 7 leg and one of the legs are 3.5 under runs for the Marlins.
All right, Discord link should be posted.
Yep, Discord link is posted in the chat.
I took the Marlins live while they were up. And I think they were going to choke it away. I mean, I figured they were going to choke it away. Gosh.
Who was pitching?
Oh, God, I can't remember. You know how many fucking bets I placed today?
It wasn't Sandy?
I don't know. I don't think it was Sandy.
Okay.
If it was Sandy, that they would have, yeah.
Sandy is the man. Sandy can.
Oh, my gosh. Let's see. I think we have gotten all the questions answered and taken care of tonight.
Yep.
Any last words, any departing thoughts? Rumboyz After Dark Friday.
Other than that, dilly.
Thursday night football. Mañana. It's gonna be dope. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly. Let's go.
Dilly frickin'